Hi, I'm Joe. This is a review of Link by Eargo. It's one of their new hearing aids, and it's actually a multifunction device because it actually will work as a headset for any Bluetooth device. I'm going to be using it a little bit later to show you what the sound is like coming out of the mic, and I'll record directly from it. Right now I'm using my desktop microphone to record. These devices have 4 different levels of sound amplification, 1 through 4, and they also have a mute. So if, for example, you want to quiet things down, things are a little too loud in an environment, you can actually mute them as well. Connected to the Bluetooth, I've used them for my headset on my phone and also listening on the computer. They do produce some mono output. There is not stereo. So the microphones are actually quite good as you're listening to them right now. You can hear a difference between the desktop mic and the mics in these. However, I would say that they are far more than adequate. They're really actually quite good for such tiny mics. The sound that you get in your ears is approximately the same quality that you're hearing in this recording. It's quite good. The amplification is not quite as much as I would like to have, since I have slightly more than just moderate hearing loss in my left ear, so I need just a little bit more amplification. Okay, so back to my desktop mic. Here's the case that they come in. You can see it's relatively small. It's got a USB-C connector in the back and for charging, and they have approximately a 4-day charge, so you can use the earpieces and charge them in the case approximately 4 times. Each one of the charges lasts about 9 hours according to Eargo, and you can see them in my ears without me turning my head much, but I'll turn it completely so you can see from the side that they're much larger than the typical Eargo, which goes completely in your ear. So let's discuss who these are for. I would say that someone who wants to have Bluetooth connectivity to their phone and also has the occasional need, maybe in a couple hours here and there, of having some amplified hearing. For example, you're going to a meeting and you've had trouble hearing in meetings before. Having these will really help you a lot in hearing what's going on in the room. They do a very good job of amplifying so you can hear voices, and also for television, if you're struggling hearing television, they work really well for that. The frequency response in the headset is very similar to what you get in your typical television. Voices come across very clearly. I tried them several times. That's one of the places that I first started really having trouble with hearing. Was I had my wife turn the television up uncomfortably high for her. And with these hearing aids, I can use them just fine for hearing TV. And so those use cases are probably ideal. Because they have a good mic, you'll hear your calls, and your caller will hear you very clearly with the microphone. Those are what I would recommend for these hearing aids. I think that you can get them, use them, and you'll be very happy with the results if you're not expecting a full-time hearing aid, because 9 hours of use is not quite sufficient. I found that I typically will use mine about 10 to 12 hours, and so 9 would not be enough for me. But if you're interested in something that can work you can listen to music off your phone, you can use it for the TV, you use it for meetings at work, and answering calls. So it's a good device for all of the above. So thanks for listening, and that's the end of my review.